Goal. Glasshoughton, get me upset.
Let's get straight into it and rate the ground.
Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel. So today we've got somewhat of a Wakefield derby as we head to the Millennium Stadium, the home of Wakefield, as they take on Glasshoughton Welfare. So in today's video I've got my thoughts pre and post match as well as the match day vlog itself. And with it being a new ground on the channel for this season, we're going to rate the ground. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So just before we get started, if I could ask a huge favour from you all, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel on the road to 2,000 subs and like this video, whether you're an old or new viewer. Let's aim for 30 likes on this video, but anyway, enough about that. Let's head into my pre-match thoughts. So I think the best place to start here would be with the table then. So both teams have played 7 games so far. So Wakefield are currently in 9th place out of 22 teams after 4 wins and 3 losses. Whereas Glasshoughton are down in 18th position at the minute after 2 wins, 3 draws and 2 defeats. So Wakefield's last result was a 4-1 win against Louth Town at the weekend, which now means they've won 3 games in a row in the league and 4 in a row in all competitions. And they had a bit of a slow start, to be fair, to Wakefield. They've lost 3 of the first 4 games and they are the pre-season favourites to win the league, but they've kind of made up for that over the last few games. They've looked very, very strong just looking at the results. They've picked up some really good wins, including against Horbury and Ilkley, who are probably going to be, you know, thereabouts in the league, in my opinion. And yeah, they're kind of showing why they are pre-season favourites. They had a bit of a stall early on, but they have really picked up some form in the last few weeks. And as for Glasshoughton Welfare, their last result was a 3-1 home win against Armthorpe Welfare, which means they've now won the last 2 games in a row. So they're not in too bad a form at the minute. They had a bit of a slow start, but they have picked up as of late. And I have already watched them this season at Glasshoughton. They had an 8-goal thriller against Wanwell Town, where they came off on the worst end of that, losing by 5-3. So if you want to check that out, I would highly recommend watching it. But I thought they looked pretty good going forwards, to be fair. They can, you know, I think Wanwell are a good team, and I think they'll cause a lot of teams trouble going forward. I mean, they've scored 6 goals in the last 2 games. But like I said, the only area I thought were a bit of a struggle were at the back. Like I said, they've conceded 5, and it could have been more as well, but I do think if we can tighten the defence a bit, which it looks like they have done the last few weeks, then, you know, they'll do pretty well this season. I don't think they'll be up there, but, you know, I can see them, like I say, if they tighten the defence up, come for mid-table and been nowhere near the drop zone. So in the previous results between these 2 teams, Wakefield did the double over Glasshoughton last season, beating them 3-1 at home and then 2-0 at Glasshoughton. So I think that brings me nicely on to today's prediction then. So which team is going to come out on top in the Wakefield derby? My prediction is, I think Wakefield's going to do it here. Glasshoughton's been looking good, but Wakefield have been looking even better. They've been in really good form at the minute. So I'm going to go for the same score as this fixture last season. I'm going to go Wakefield 3, Glasshoughton Welfare 1. Anyway, that's it for my pre-match thoughts then. So I say it's a Wakefield derby. Technically, Glasshoughton is based in Castleford, but it does have a Wakefield postcode, so pretty much is a Wakefield derby. In all honesty, they're close enough to each other geographically anyway. And second visit to the Millennium Stadium, the home of Featherstone. I really enjoyed my visit last time I went. Like I said, I've been to both this one and Wakefield Trinity's ground, with Wakefield playing at both. And I'm not going to lie, I preferred this one when I've been to both of them, but I am looking forward to visiting again so I can get another opinion of it. So I'm really looking forward to this trip tonight. So without further ado then, let's head on down to the Millennium Stadium and see how tonight's game goes. Oh. Oh, they're getting on up.
Yeah.
40 there.
Fingertips on it.
Bloody hell. It's not a bad ball. Surely. No one wants to shoot. Where's the shirt? Goal. Upset some. Got more than one at first.
It was. Yeah, definitely.
Jesus. Oh, good tackle. Oh, I thought I ran. Jeez. Oh, shoot. Got a bit of last chance as well. Full time 1-0 to Glasshoughton. Glasshoughton get the upset. Okay, so I've just got back from Wakefield, where full time it's finished Wakefield 0, Glasshoughton Welfare 1, and that's an absolutely huge victory for Glasshoughton. Beating the local rivals of their own ground. They beat them twice last season, and they've come out and got a massive win and shot up the table as well, where it'd been the NCEL Division One game tonight. So yeah, fair play to Glasshoughton. That must feel really, really good. And honestly, I think they deserve it. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't think either team were great. I don't know if it was the pitch a bit bobbly or something, but I felt like neither team could get a foothold on the game. Like, they were struggling just getting any control on the ball, but giving the ball away, making sloppy passes. Someone would be through on goal and would just misplace the pass completely. That's, both teams here. But yeah, I think the biggest difference in my opinion were I felt like Glasshoughton wanted it a bit more. They the underdogs. They showed they had to fight like underdogs, and they did it. And I'm not gonna lie, I was disappointed with Wakefield. I mean, they've been in very good form lately. I mean, Glasshoughton have won the last two as well, but Wakefield, they're in good form as well. And I just thought, the lost through the first 4 games, I thought would finally hit the stride and we were gonna, bulldoze through quite a few teams, but that's not been the case tonight.
And, you know, if they play like that again, you know, they're going to struggle. But, you know, I feel like it was probably an off night for him, but that were a really poor performance from him. And like I say, Glasshoughton weren't good either. I thought they didn't play well, but like I say, they wanted it more, I felt like, and they got the job done. So yeah, it's been another great visit to the Millennium Stadium. Really do enjoy coming here, so let's find out how much I enjoyed it. So I guess the only thing left to do in this video is rate the ground. Okay, it's time for rate the ground. So if you're new to the channel, what we do is each ground we visit in the season, we'll give them a rating on 5 different categories. So we've got the pre-match, the catering, the ground, the atmosphere, and the overall enjoyment. Each is going to get a score out of 5, a total score out of 25, and then we'll put them into a table with all the other grounds we have been to this season. So this time it is the turn of Wakefield. So without further ado, let's get straight into it and rate the ground. So let's start off with pre-match then. So what is there to do before the game? So some places have like outdoor fan zones, some place has a clubhouse, some's got, you know, a clubhouse with a view of the pitch. Wakefield's got all 3, to be fair. Like I say, their clubhouse is basically their hospitality suite. So you've got a full view of the pitch from there as well. You've got TVs with the live sport on. You've got, you know, good seated area. You could literally watch a full game in there. And last time I came, I watched the first half in there and the second half out in the stands. And yeah, it is very, very good view. Outside, you've got some benches. You've got some food trucks. You know, like a portable bar as well. So yeah, if it's sunny, you've got lots of nice benches that you can sit outside with. Or if you prefer something inside, you've got the, you know, hospitality view of the full pitch. So in my opinion, at this level, you can't really get much better. So from me, it's going to get a 5 out of 5. Next up, we've got catering, and Wakefield have got plenty of options for catering. We've got kind of like a fried chicken place, which if you've been to the cricket, they have them out there all the time. It's like the chicken that you get in a bucket with chips, which is really, really nice. I didn't have any here, but I have had it before, and it is really good. Drinks wise, you've got a bar, like I say, outside, and then the one in hospitality as well, with plenty of drinks to choose from. Not too bad price either, and all the staff are lovely and friendly as well. So for me, yep, very, very good. It's going to get a 4.5 out of 5. Next up, we've got the ground, and if you can't tell already, I'm a big, big fan of this ground. You can tell it's like a second-tier rugby league ground as well, home of Featherstone Rovers. It's got so much memorabilia from Featherstone in it as well. The clubhouse is superb. You know, the stands are really good as well. And the thing is, because you're all in one stand, and the stand's quite, you know, closed in, it don't feel like there's only, I think we're 317 there tonight. Don't feel like that in, you know, a much bigger stadium, which is only about, you know, 5% full. But yeah, it really don't feel that. And yeah, it is a really good stadium. I'm a big, big fan of it, so it's going to get a 5 out of 5. Next, we've got the atmosphere. And like I say, with all these categories, I'm trying to go off the level that it's at, which is step 6 or the 10th tier of English football. And in terms of atmosphere, it weren't bad. Like I say, Wakefield weren't playing well, so it was quite a negative atmosphere in all honesty. But, you know, there were some shouts for some kids behind the goal making quite a bit of noise. So, yeah, not too bad to be fair. I'd say just above average. So I'll go for a 3 out of 5. And finally, we've got overall enjoyment. Look, it weren't the best of games of football, but I've had a good time. Like I say, I really enjoy coming to this stadium. It's not often you get to watch step 6 football in a stadium like this. And yeah, it's been a good time. You know, to say it were only 1-0, it was quite a scrappy game, which at times, you know, could be quite fun to watch, but it weren't best quality. But nevertheless, it has been a good night. So I'm going to give overall enjoyment a 3 out of 5. So this gives Wakefield a very good score of 20.5 out of 25, which puts them third in the table. So the level on Brig on 20.5. However, if two teams are level, the deciding factor is overall enjoyment, and Brig have a higher overall enjoyment than Wakefield, hence they're in second and Wakefield are in third. So really enjoyed coming. I will definitely be back. It's dead easy for me to get to this ground. So yeah, I'll definitely be back again. So yeah, thank you to Wakefield, you know, for the hospitality. I had a really good time. And yeah, good luck to both teams in the season. I'm sure it is not the last time you know, they'll be featured on the channel this season. So anyway, until the next video, I'm going to leave this video here. So thank you very much for watching. If you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel, and a like video with an old or new viewer. Any support is greatly appreciated and goes a long way to helping my channel grow. Also remember to follow me on social media at Adam Gittings PT on pretty much everything. So the next match on the channel is going to be on Saturday as I take another of the 92 off. Went to the Riverside Stadium for Middlesbrough versus Preston North End. So until then, thank you very much for watching. I'll leave you with pictures from today at the end. So thank you very much. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Yeah.